What is up, guys? So, not too much going on this weekend. Did get a few things which I'm going to install today. Not really feeling all that hot this week, so don't really know how it's going to go. Might not do too much more than that. But what I do have are these. They are the 2nd gen, 4th gen style tow mirrors. I had to break down and buy them. I really wanted just to use the real 4th gen ones, but it's just not doable. So I broke down and bought the style ones. Not the biggest fan of this part. I don't like how it sticks out and looks a little weird. But the ones that were flat are 3 times as much. Or twice as much. So it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do within the budget I have. I also have these, which I'll show you. Now I know they're not for the sport, but that part really don't bother me. I will be going projector. I really just wanted. Ooh. Sorry if that's loud. Just got a little windy. I really wanted the one-piece chrome, so when I get the projectors, I'm gonna get the chrome shroud around it, so everything will be chrome. I'm not the biggest fan of black. If I was gonna do any color, it'd be color matching. But a lot of people seem to do that. I just like the clean chrome look. I'm probably gonna go with a cleaner chrome style tail light. I don't really know yet. Maybe I'll just keep it original with LED internals. But yeah, that's it. Let me get to installing these mirrors, and I'll show you. I'm not gonna do a whole breakdown of how to. There's probably 50 different websites or 50 different YouTubes of people showing you how to attach these. If you've ever taken the mirrors off, it's basically the same thing, just there's a backing plate for help supporting. Same with the headlights. Not really going to go into a lot of detail. There's a bunch of people that have videos of how to swap out the headlights. It's just the housings. It's not like I'm doing anything too fancy, so I'm not going to go into much detail. I'm going to install them and then show you how they look afterwards. So I got the mirrors and everything installed, along with the headlights. Not the best, but hey, this is what it is. I like the full chrome look, it just gives a better feel. And I will be going, sorry about the noise, I will be going with projectors, a low beam projector and then another high beam projector, all chrome. I like the full headlight one piece chrome look, so I'm going to be going with that. Probably go with demon eyes on the projectors, of course. But those are the goals. I might change it up if I can find the right projector out of a already manufactured car, so I can get them a little bit cheaper used. I might do that if I can be able to wire them in. But yeah, that's it so far. Let me pull my measurements and head to Home Depot to get the stuff for the AC. What is up, guys? Alright, so a little bit of change of plans. I didn't end up getting the AC. I did buy a lot of the stuff, but I kind of changed up how I'm going to do it after I bought everything. And I'm actually waiting for some things right now. I used epoxy resin. I'm using the old housing that goes over the main blower. I am using vacuum hose because it was just kind of cheap and it was big, 2.5. I'm going to drill a hole in the cover and kind of screw it in so the ridges hold it. But since I'm waiting for that to dry, I couldn't really do that. So I figured, what can I do today? Well, what I could do was get the harness in. Now, some things that I have to redo, this right here, it needs to go down here, so I'm going to have to cut all those. This has enough room, but the cables don't, so I'm going to have to cut them and extend them down, so when I get the bezel, which should be here in like 3 or 4 days, I can mount it right there. That's all plugged in. I do have the passenger airbag turned off so I don't get a code, because I am not reusing that one since I did get this from a crash. I don't want to risk it, which I'll just zip tie and tuck that up and under the dash. I got to get the light switch. I kind of wish I could go back to the old pool style, but I can't. So I got to figure out really how I want to wire it. I might not even put that here. I might mount it down here somewhere. It's be awkward and weird, but it's just so that I don't have, this is kind of a weird shape to get that weird one into. But what I did do is get it to where I'm able to start the truck now. Now I will have a check engine light because it keeps saying that I have my idle sensor and my throttle position sensor is bad. As what it is this truck does not like aftermarkets, and I just threw aftermarkets in it so I could go mudding some from like AutoZone. It hates them. It needs Mopar. It's what it had in it originally before the brain shorted them. Never had a problem. So I'll be buying Mopar soon. But there it is. I already had everything back in, but I kind of had to reset my gauges. AC controls. There's crap on the AC I gotta blow out. But it blows strong. I mean, I can even feel it here and here. From well back there. Look at all the crap. I still gotta recharge my AC. Now, sorry about the condition of the engine. I am gonna be, once I get all this going and running, I will be taking off the intake manifold to redo that completely. Along with some other things, I gotta clean up the engine bay. There's mud and stuff still on it. But this truck never had heat. So comment down below if you guys know, so I don't gotta go searching through YouTube and searching through everything. What hose ties in to the heater? Is it this one? Sorry about the noise. Is it this hose that they just back over? Or is there another hose I don't know about? I also got before I even knew really about this truck, we were trying to get to run, because of those sensors, we were trying to get to run messed up. Long story short, it wasn't, I didn't realize that the distributor doesn't control spark on this truck. That was way back when the flex plate broke. I ended up replacing that. I do have to do the adjustment to get the fuel sensing on right. Right now when I press the throttle on it, there's a slight delay and it kind of and then takes off. I think it has to be because I just messed up the fuel sync. But for the most part, that's it. It's running. AC, the controls work. Like I said, I just got to relocate them. I'm going to be running the hoses out to those soon. I got to figure out why that's coming on. Something's off. I don't know what. It's not this. Maybe just because I'm in park. Not 100%. ABS is coming up. I got to figure that. But those two aren't throwing codes. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, not bad. I like what's going on here. I got to plug the seat in because it's not registering anything. But yeah, so that's it. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, during this week, I'm gonna be working on my boxes. Like I said, I'm drilling a hole. And then I'm just gonna kind of, since it has the ridges, I'm going to screw it into the hole, and kind of same on there. And honestly, I think I'm gonna have more than enough airflow. I do have to makeshift something. Whoa. I don't know if you can see that. The top vent, literally it's right there, but right there is the other vent. I might clean it all up, and really there's not enough room to put a lot of things, so I might take a piece of ABS plastic, heat it up, and kind of bend it around and just screw it in there. When I switch it to now just open, I can feel air coming out the top for defrost, and with living in Florida, I'll use it. This year I think I would have used it 5 times. So I think a little ABS plastic just to block it off. For the little bit I'll use it in the morning is going to be more than enough. Now of course, if you lived up north and really needed to use it more, then you could build something a little bit better, but in Florida I don't need it. Also update, mirrors working. Also, another thing, if you guys know, here, let me turn this off. Another thing is, if you guys know, with this, because they are the 4th gen clones with this, where do I tie that into? The instructions really didn't give a good example, and I don't really want to go cutting wires. Like I said, electrical's not my thing, so thank God this harness went back in like I wanted it to. But yeah, where do I tie this? I have the connection over there somewhere in that mess. And I'm gonna then run it through, but where do I tie that into when I fish it through? If you guys could comment that down below too, I'd greatly appreciate it. But that's really it for right now. Yeah, let me get all this stuff that I need to put back so I can bring home, so I can work on it while I'm at home. And if you guys like the video, well, like, subscribe, and share. Share the video. I mean, try and get as many people to watch it. Anything helps. All right, guys, take it easy.